guys, this is episode 30 of Minecraft Down Under. What are we going to be doing today? Well, we're actually going to be continuing on the main base. We've got to get some more work done over there. I have been doing bits and pieces of work off camera, which I'll show you in a second. I'm just going to go ahead and try find where to unload some more nether brick, because I've been smelting a ton of this brick down. So all the netherrack that we've been bringing back, I've been smelting down into the brick, which we can turn into the blocks, which is good. But yeah, I've got to throw another bunch in the furnace because I've been going through this stuff like crazy. So I'm always trying to stay ahead. You know, I hate running out of it. I really do. Just throw it in any space, any gaps, and I'll have to convert them down into blocks later on. Yep. Alright. Yep. More in here. Good. I'm getting free XP. Woo! Well, it's not really free, but still. Okay, so I've started filling it in. I've completed, well, I wouldn't say completed. Mostly completed one of the wings so far. I'm really excited to show you guys what I've been up to. One of the wings is pretty much complete, but I don't have enough cyan glass or glowstone. Glowstone is a huge issue right now because the distance that I've traveled in the nether to get glowstone is ridiculous now. Like, I've mined out all the glowstone all the way around the spawn portal there, and yeah, it's becoming a situation. I'm gonna get rid of that. Those dropped off zombies when I was outside. Throw these bad boys back on. Now, in future we need to get an industrial smelter going. That would be, it would make this so much easier. But I'm trying to avoid building anything in this hobbit hole. Like, everybody's noticed that. You know, they've just been trying to avoid you know, building anything in this hobbit hole. I haven't made it look pretty at all. She's just this ugly mess of a hole. So yeah, I'm just gonna leave the hobbit hole alone, and we're not gonna build any crazy redstone contraptions in it. Is that it? Is that it? Did I get it all? Nope. A little bit more. We got most of this netherrack when we were down building the blaze farm, digging out a big square room to house all the redstone components. So which is good. All right. There we go. And we got all the furnaces now smelting down bricks. All right, let's go ahead and head outside. What, daytime? Fantastic. Good stuff. Alrighty. Okay, check out one of the wings. Have a look at that. I told you guys, I filled it in. Every spare time I've been tipping into this thing. Literally, like, you know, my schedule's busy. You know, I run a server, I've got a website, I do a texture pack, plus I do this YouTube thing. Holy smokes, trying to find the spare time to start doing all this. But look at this. She's beautiful. It's turning out amazing. Now, I wish I had enough glowstone to finish the middle, and the windows, as you guys can see, the windows are not done. It's a work in progress, but far out. Once I started placing the stone brick in, filling all the gaps, it really started to come together. I love the look of it. And yes, there's still scaffolding left when I was getting up on the windows. I know people are going to point that out. So let me get up there and grab that down before it drives somebody absolutely bonkers. You probably find I've missed a couple also elsewhere. But that's only one wing, sorry. One wing is pretty much done. Yeah, glass and glowstone is not going to be that bad, I reckon, to do the rest of it. But remember, cyan glass is going stripped down the middle, so we get all this natural light during the day is going to be in here. Once we get the overall structure complete, we can start thinking about you know, tearing out the grass and putting an actual floor in and all that good stuff. But for now, wow, she is really coming together. All right, so we're going to do a bit of work today. We're going to see if we can do the outlining on the roof. I've been dreading doing that because it's going to start making huge dark patches down here. I'm avoid filling this in. Probably you're wondering why. It's like, why is Data not filling this in yet? because, you know, we're going to put glowstone in there. There's no point filling all this in and then have to dig it all out, is there? There's just no point. So I've got some suggestions too. People are saying just because glowstone is pretty rare right now. You know, the amount that I've used in the base already for the windows, and you know, I'm going to go bonkers on the floor. People have suggested that I do this, like the poor man. It's called the poor man's floor lighting. And most of you guys know what I'm talking about, but you would do this with the torches, like this. And pretty much what you do then is you put carpet over the top of the torches, right? And the only problem is you're going to probably see the particles from the torches. So, but that's poor man's floor lighting right there. I don't think I'm going to go with that method, to be honest. I'm probably going to go with a more... I think I'm going to go with a more glowstone-y look, but I won't go like every single one. Like it'll be probably a 3-gap, then glowstone. You know, we've got to spread it out. But we can start actually filling this in now because, yeah, remember we lit all that down there. That's going to be nothing. That's just ways we can run redstone or anything if we need it. Any little passages, but I'm going to fill this in anyway so it looks prettier. There we go. Lovely. And I've got to do this all the way around. We're going to try and get a butt ton of work done today. I'll just see if we can get this floor done. Alright, yeah, we've got to go upstairs. Stop playing with the floor data. I usually get sidetracked, and when I get sidetracked, I start doing that job that needs to be done. But, yeah, this will be all full of glowstone. Not completely full. And remember, we're going to have elevator shafts and stuff coming down here in rooms. Each of these wings are rooms. So, good stuff, good stuff. Alright, so what we're going to do is, of course, I don't have any blimmin' whatchamacallit on me. So, we're going to have to climb down and go back to main base and grab some chiseled brick. Some 1.8 chiseled brick that we need to craft. But going down here just looks so clean and it's so large. Holy smokes, this place is going to be huge when it's done. Little baby door for a monster place. Oh, holy smokes. The worst problem is I couldn't make a bigger door even if I wanted to. There's nowhere to put the redstone. You'll have this big, bulky thing that would ruin your front entrance, which kind of sucks. So, I have to figure something out. We'll figure something out. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and craft us some half slabs. That's what we're going to do. 2 stacks of those. I think we're going to do another. So we got 4 stacks. Go ahead and make some chiseled brick. We're going to make a couple stacks of that bad boy to start us off with. We got 60. That's not bad. All right. And we got plenty of stairs. Yes, we do plenty of stairs. Throw this away. Just double check if... Yes, I have more chiseled in here. See, I've got leftover resource. I've got to smelt all this down. See, I've been doing a metric butt ton of mining in mining live streams to get all this cobblestone, but I'm failing to smelt it down fast enough to stone. So we technically, stone brick is becoming quite rare at the moment. So I have to start, yeah, I'm not going to be able to fill the entire base. I've got to really concentrate on getting that cobblestone down and into brick as soon as possible so I can start working on all the other wings. Okay, so but we're going to start working on that cap. That's what we're going to start working on, is getting that cap all done. We might have to shave off. I've got to stop getting used to running and jumping through the windows here. So I we may have to shave off 1 or 2 off the top. We'll find out. That's what we're going to find out today. Because I want to make it as high as the windows. The windows is going to be the cap. So, we'll just get up here. I've got scaffolding from when I was building the 2nd floor here. As you can see, it's too thick. And remember, we did talk about that already. We're doing it too thick so we can put glowstone and all that good stuff. What a view. I just love standing up here, even though it's nowhere near complete. Standing up here's just got that unreal feeling to it. We need to scaffold up. Let's just go ahead and scaffold up on the balcony. Alright, jump up here. Okay, so as you can see, this looks a little big. I'm not sure. So what we need to do is we're going to grab the chiseled and we're going to put a cap. So this is we're standing on top of the windows right now. So this is going to be the outline that's going to stretch probably right around. I don't know if we're going to put a lip in here. I think I'll leave that for now. No, I think it might be right. Because if we do that, there, I think we got it perfect. 40 seems to be the number. Holy smokes, just looking at it, I'm like, yeah, that's going to have to drop down some, especially if we want to go ahead and put the lip that I want to put right around the entire thing. But I guess that's perfect. Let's just do one tower and then stand back and make sure it looks all good and solid before we're going to go ahead and get the rest of it done. All right. Right around. So I'm not sure what to start working on next. Like, you know, what do we work on, a chicken farm? Because at the moment, I know I've been getting all my food from the old village's farm beds there, and I still haven't even ripped out all that stuff up there. Because remember, I plan on carving most of this out, like bringing most of this landscape out at some point. It's going to be one hell of a live stream, but we're going to do that at one point and put paths going and probably railway system and all sorts of good stuff at some point there. But whoa, I kind of need that. Got to stop wasting. And it is getting dark. I do apologize. Ooh, you know, I haven't got the caps up these windows done. But for some reason I got the caps over there done. Are they done? Yeah, they are done. I got the caps on these windows done, but I didn't get the caps on these windows done. Whoopsie daisy. See? I've missed something. Alright, let's get the caps on this window. Because I want a view of the entire top. If we have to change it or not sure. So we're going to go ahead and get these caps done. Ow. We're up a bit high, so yeah, a bit crazy. Alright, so we just continue that on and fill that up like that and sort of zigzag it that way. That's the way it's got to go. Using the nether brick as scaffolding, of course, Data. Not using anything cheaper like cobblestone or dirt. And we just run that around like that. So this is the lip I was talking about. I guess we're going to have a lip. We're going to definitely have a lip. Jump! Do this. Ooh, damn. I hate falling off of these damn heights. That's not good for you. Definitely not good for you indeed. I'm going to put some torches up here. Knowing our luck, I'm trying to work through the night so we don't have to run all the way back and yeah, just waste time. Up this side? No, it's not that side, you Fruit Loop. I was just going to say. Alright, here we go. Yes, it is a lovely view, and once the glass is in there, oh yeah. Can't wait. Alright, this time, not screwing that up. Alright, so yeah, back to what the topic we were just talking about is the farm. The next farm. I'm not sure if I'm going to build some sort of farm. Chicken farm? I'm not sure. There's no really new designs when it comes to chicken farm. I must warn that because I've built 1 million of them already. It's pretty much a similar design, but you've got to change like the look. See, we've already built a chicken farm inside a giant chicken. We've built a chicken farm in I wouldn't even know what you would call the old main series chicken farm, to be honest with you. Something weird anyway. All right, so that's going to go up there. And we continue this up. But I'm not sure if build a massive chicken farm or build a huge bunny farm of doom or something. Something that's going to produce a metric butt ton. See, bunny farms are not fully automatic. You know, you need to do something. But chicken farms, they're pretty much automatic. But I've built a bazillion of them. So it's a toss-up, you know. What do I build? I'm going to start thinking about building food farms at the moment. Something to get off my potato diet. Because if you haven't noticed, I'm on a potato diet, and I absolutely love chicken, but I have no chicken farm, so I'm thinking about either, bunny farm or something. What was I doing? The middle here. Oh, that was done. Fantastic. Yeah, alright, so let's get back up the top, use some scaffolding. Do I have anything? I'll just get rid of this. Back up again. Alright, and then just run it around, following the lip here all the way around. So there is a lip. So remember, we've got to put a lip on that side in a sec. The reason why we're building just one bit of it, like one side of it, so we can stand back over there and just look at the castle and see how she looks from a distance. You know, is it worth doing this? See, this is perfect. And we're going to put a cap on this, put some lighting up here so nothing nasty spawns. And this is going to be the roof, which nothing's going to be on the roof. Probably something matching or something similar to match the hole in the ground. But I'm not sure at this stage. Ooh, better eat some potato. Talking about bloomin' potatoes. So, yeah. I need to build a mob farm. There's just so much to do on this. I just feel like, you know, it's episode 23 already. And it just feels like main base is not even done. But I know that, you know, jumping right into a brand new world, it wasn't going to be easy, especially building such an enormous main base. I knew it wasn't. That's why I had to keep telling everybody, you know, stressing to everybody, because they'll be blooming Fruit Loops and tell me, it's like, oh yeah. So, you know, stressing to everybody, it's like, hey, it's not going to come up overnight, guys. You know, it's not going to come up overnight. And I just got to keep stressing that to people, because I just felt like I should have had it done already. But just, yeah, the time-wise, it's just been really bad. But, oh well, we got to start also thinking about a beacon. I know it's not important, but I did tell everybody we're not going to wait until episode 100 before having a beacon. Jeez. So, you know, that's obviously on the list of we've definitely got to build. Well, farm. Crikey. Okay, get rid of that one then. That's fine. There we go. Done. Alright, so we finished this side off. And we got to put the lip in. Yep, we got to put the lip in. That's fine. That is totally cool. Oh, yes. And then we got to go on the outside. Good stuff. Good stuff. All right, where's me chisel brick? Looks like I've got 1 and a bit stacks left. That is good. So, yeah, I'm just torn between either a chicken farm or a rabbit farm or something. We could easily build a mob farm. No, we can't easily build a mob farm. We need a gold farm first. Holy smokes. Decisions, decisions, decisions. Because I'm always going to be trying to balance this base with another build, because a lot of people don't like to watch. You know, there's redstone junkies that love watching me do redstone, and then there's building junkies that love watching me build these enormous bases, and then there's other people that just like to see giant farms. And truthfully, this series is not all about giant farms, and I've got to stress that. I've stressed that in the vlog before, but people just don't listen. It's not all about giant farms in this series. Now, I know that I started off right away with a giant base, but yeah, you'll probably find my mob farm will be huge. Monstrous. Holy smokes, is it going to be huge? It's going to be massive. There we go, throw all that in there. So yeah, I'm just torn between a lot of farms. There's a lot of farms that I wouldn't mind building. Guardian farm, mob farm, gold farm, chicken farm, rabbit farm. I'll just choose something and go with it. We'll see. We'll see. I've got to plan the area out, because I want everything relatively close, you know. I love when you can see everything from your base. So it would be so cool, like standing on the veranda, seeing a chicken farm in the distance or something, you know. That's the plan here. So I've got to make sure I plan it. Like, yeah. That's why I'm not digging the desert out right near me, because, you know, you don't want to see, like, freaking everything being ripped out from the landscape. I try to get things far away from main base. Yeah, because a lot of people just, I don't know, it's totally up to you, I suppose, what you do at the end of the day, but I prefer to get it further away than normal. Alright, that side's done. I think we did all this. We did. We wrapped it all the way around already. I think we just got to do the bottom part now. How much have we got? Not doing too bad, I suppose. Just drag all that in. Alright, so let's get down and do the bottom part now. More scaffolding. Get rid of that. How's it looking so far? Oh, see, that's what I mean about the cap. Right around the top. Alright, whoa, not again. I'm going to fall off once again. Fix that up. People would point that out immediately. So we need to zigzag this. Ziggy-zaggy. Oh, my bad. 31 levels. Oh, it looks like I need to get some enchanting done. I've got to keep an eye on my armor. I don't want my armor breaking, because yeah, I've got some decent enchants on this armor. And I am completely out of stairs, and that's what I need to finish this girl. So, looks like I'm going to make a trip home. That is all good. You know what? I should just put a pool of water in the bottom so I could just Geronimo splash every single time. There's a pond around here, isn't there? Yeah, but it's all the way. Yeah, no. I thought I could make it from here. No, I'm not gonna try. Not gonna try. Also, we got to start thinking about elevators for this girl because, you know, what are we going to use? We're going to use the traditional minecart elevator. It uses a lot of resources, but it's very easy to use and get off and on, up, down. Or do we use a redstone elevator, you know, piston elevator or slime block elevator? There is many types of elevators on the net right now, so I'm just curious to see which one is going to fit well with the rest of my design. It's that's also another concern. That alongside with lighting. Lighting is also my concern right now because it's such a massive structure. Alright. What we need to do is unload this. We need to go ahead and find... I got some nether brick down here I've been converting already. Turn these into... We're going to turn them into a bunch of stairs so I can do the entire lot. Like... Go, just gonna put stack after stack after stack in here, and there we go. There goes a bunch of brick. And should we make, yeah, just in case we don't want to come home for another trip, where is some more bricks? I guess we're gonna have to make some more bricks. That's all good. That is fine. I was gonna make some more chiseled brick. Whoop, wrong one, Data. You Fruit Loop. Crikey. All right. Put a whole stack in there. There we go. Because we've only done one side. It's going to take many stacks of chiseled brick to do every side. Is that it? Nope. This one and this one. Oh, there we go. All right, let's get back outside. At least it's daytime now. Perfect timing. And what is it looking like? Oh yeah. See the cap is going on now, and that's starting to look nice. You'll probably find there's going to be a window there, and there's going to be a window there as well to match that bottom one. There, the gap here, probably not so much of a giant window in there. Not sure at this stage. Yeah, and probably some natural lighting hanging off the girl, but damn, she's coming together. Oh, all this bloomin' work. Holy smokes, the amount of work that's gone into this base already is insane. Glowstone is the killer. If you ask me, I'd rather get any other resource here but the glowstone. Hate getting it so much. Oh, getting on the roof of the nether, finding these 2 or 3 patches and then finding these massive patches. Oh, it's a pain in the bum, and literally I farmed out everything in the entire area, and I have to go very far away to get glowstone right now. And looks like I will have to spend a good couple of hours in the nether farming glowstone, doing trips home. Alright, this is where we got up. This has to be where we got up, right? Where did we go? Was it over here? Not sure. Yes, it was. Alright, don't fall off, Data. Don't fall off. Okay, okie dokie. Alright, throw that in there. And it looks like we just be careful. Hold shift, and we should be right all the way around. Fantastic. Lovely. That corner. But yeah, windows where we're standing probably, because this is the second level. So big windows in here. Chanting room. We've got to think where we're going to put all the rooms. The base has got to be practical as well as gorgeous. Now, I think, in my personal opinion, I think my base is gorgeous. I don't know what you guys are thinking of it so far. The amount of work that we have tipped into it so far, but I think she's gorgeous. She's definitely gorgeous, and I cannot wait. And what the hell? I cannot wait to move in. Okay, I see the problem. That's right. We had difficulty screwing around with these corners before, and I still having difficulty screwing around with the corner. We're probably going to put some sort of light source in here at some point. Whoop, like that. So if we can put a light source in here, like a redstone lamp glowing down, this might look quite nice. Like glowing down the side here, it might light up like this whole area. I'm not sure. All right, let's continue. Right here, the lip that we were talking about earlier. We got the lip. There we go. So I guess I got to do the entire wrap around. So yeah, down here. Well, here we go. This corner bit too always screwy. There we go. and change this up. There we go. Perfect. So as I was saying, some people love these building videos that I'm currently doing now. Is they love to just watch me build these huge base, but some people like more of the redstone-y, and some people like the adventuring. It's really hard to please 100% of everybody, you know, 100% of you guys. But I'm trying my best, so we will start another project alongside with continuing on the base here. Just not sure what as at this stage, and that's why I'm just warning you guys, you know, having the talk. All right, so there you go. She's got the lip. Look at that. Doesn't that look gorgeous? I think that looks gorgeous. The lip around the top, yes, that is what's going to top it off. Now, trying to think of lighting methods. I've really got to think of some lighting methods. Well, I guess just jump. All right, just jump. Stand back a little bit. Oh, definitely. She looks so complete, but she's just so far from it. That just looks gorgeous. I love that chiseled brick. You know what? We could actually, in the middle, right in the center, because there should be a center block there. There is, what, 1, 2, 3 wide there? So the center here, we could probably put redstone lamps, because these things are really thick, aren't they? So if we put redstone lamp there, and probably 2 in here, 1 there, maybe 1 there, yeah, 1 on both sides, maybe on, no, not on top of the windows. Like, I'm trying to incorporate lighting for the entire structure on the outside so she glows at nighttime. Not just the windows, but the entire thing. She just, you know, wow, from a distance, poof! She's like, what is that? And she looks gorgeous. So, but we'll think about that later. I'm going to go ahead and get the rest of the top parts done. We've got to get those done. Have to get the rest of that done. I've only done one side. So, I guess I'll continue on this side next. I'll put the lip in first. And there we go. All right, off again. Whoop. That was a mistake. Alrighty then, guys. I am back, and I finished the cap all the way around. I even filled in the top of the towers here. Whoa, it's looking good. It is looking good. Like, even from a distance, it looks fantastic. And I did a little bit more work down below there. I started filling in all the floors. Check that out. It's actually starting to really look good. And I've got to get some more cyan glass because I ran out. I thought, oh, I've probably got enough to do the entire floor there, and that would really get things moving. But no, sadly not. So yeah, that's all done. I'm quite happy with the work that we've done today. It is moving along. The progress is moving along. Now, really, we've got to start filling in the floor, start filling in the roof here. I'll probably do that off camera. That's a bit of some boring work there, but I'll probably do that off camera. And then we can start thinking about the sides here and the shape of some sort of pyramid up here to match that. I'm not sure yet, but yeah, we'll figure something out. We'll figure something. I've got to get down from here now. I've got scaffolding all over the place I've got to remove, which is just laying there. But yeah, so I'm happy with the work that we've done today. All right, guys, we're going to call this video. If you like this video, don't forget to leave a thumbs up, and I will catch us all later.